Hey guys, how's it going? Octopus here and welcome back to Union Cross in the last video of the night. So, we're going to be talking about the new high score challenge medal, and it's going to be one of those pull or skip videos. It should be called something else in reality because, yeah, you do have to pull for it, but you also have to fight for it. You also have to get the reward or top 5,000 to get this medal. I know in Global, it's been very easy to get the high score challenge medals. All you need is like a friend medal of 7% and boom, you got this. And I hope they keep that trend because it's really good for everyone to get a high score challenge medal, and then top 5,000 gets the re-rolls on guilds, trait rolls, so, and top 1,000 gets a boost win, obviously. So I like that kind of category. Like, everyone gets the high score challenge medal, and top 5,000 gets a beefier version of it. So you fight for a stronger version, but everyone gets a copy because these tier 8 high score challenge medals are absolutely insane compared to the rest of the medals we get in the game, especially pullable medals. Well, not the supernova medals, but if they had a high score challenge supernova medal, the challenge for that. But that might be in the future. Let's talk about what's happening now, because the high score challenge medals have kind of shifted into not as strong, but still really strong, like just a little bit, and also have a new ability to them. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about what came out. A Timeless River Sora. We haven't seen Timeless River medals for so long, and we finally got Sora, and he looks absolutely incredibly good. I love it. I want it. I need it. Not only do I love high score challenges, I love that this is a Timeless River one. It looks really good. But let's talk about what the medal does besides how good it looks. It deals 3 hits for 1 turn, upright strength by 3, and that's at 7 stars because every 7 star gets that upright buff. It's got a multiplier of 53.06, and it does more damage with 1 enemy left. So in a group of multiple enemies, he's only going to do 32.60 to one of them because he is single target. And then if there is no other enemies and it's just one, especially the raid boss with no limbs or extra parts, he has 53.06. So big issue when it hits that multi-group, especially when you're doing events like the Organization 13 event where it's usually the member plus ads. He won't be able to just go smack down big into a group and hit that one target like Sora and Simba. But again, Sora and Simba AoE, so it hits boom, 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 multiple targets, but it's consistent 53.66. So at least the little guys get a full hit. Same thing with the other high score challenge medals. They're all random attacking medals. Even the VIP Illustrated Invisible, random attacking medal. But when you come into this Sora here, he is a single target. So at least you can dedicate where all your damage is going, but that bottom multiplier is not that great. At 32.60, when it comes to groups, is just gonna not do as much as you want it to. But when you face an enemy by itself, oh, this is where this medal is going to shine. 53.06 compared to the other high score challenge medals, you're looking at a 0.60 difference. This is like nothing. Yes, it's a little bit stronger, but when you come to this close of a multiplier, it is absolutely not even a question. He's just one of the top multipliers in the game. Of course, Luxor's RNG, he's got a crazy multiplier, but that's 50% chance of happening. We won't talk about that. Compared to the other high score challenge medals, he is weaker, but that doesn't exist. He's exactly the same. We're just going to say he's exactly the same because that 0.60 can make a difference later on, though, because a base multiplier of 16.8 compared to that 16.26, as you guys hit that different percentage from buffing medals, if we go beyond 120%, eventually that will catch up somewhere down the line to make it even more big of a difference. But in all honesty, it's so small. So whoa, why would you go for this medal? Well, obviously it has a new ability. We're into a new era of high score challenge medals, which is just a little bit weaker, but next medal attacks with a with a speed attribute. So what does that mean? Well, let's put Sora into a Keyblade slot. Put that big old plus sign there. So Sora's sitting not on a great Keyblade to show this right now. Starlight, tell me you have a better example. Here we go. So Sora's sitting on a proper slot. He's gonna sit on this slot right here, which is speed. And then we got a power version here. Now, why is this important? Well, let's go grab ourselves. Where is a speed one? Hi, how you going? I need you for a second. Okay, so let's say they're using a medal that only buffs speed attribute strength up and speed defense down. What's going to happen is that Sora's going to get the full benefit of this, but if you guys put yourself, let's say, a reverse power medal here that is power and it's got no buffs going for him. So we're going to add Boss Semnus here. Boss Semnus doesn't buff himself at all. So you're gonna go, yes, full power, and you're gonna come here and you're like, whoa, I'm missing so much damage. That's because your buffer doesn't give you any power strength up or power defense down on the enemy. So Boss Xemnas is gonna do bad damage, but this fixes it. Sora goes, hey, Xemnas, you want to be a speed medal? Well, now you are. So now it gets full benefits of your stained glass medal or your foreteller medal or any medal, your prime medal, that only buffs a certain attribute. So when those 2-turn PvP setups I keep showing you with my stained glass comes around, it's going to be really good when we get a power version of this. That way, even though I'm using a setup where I go from power into magic, I can go just, well, everything's power now. So that really does benefit when you look at that. That's going to be great because huge amount of damage while changing that. So that's why it's good. When you do just use a Kairi, it doesn't matter what happens. It doesn't matter if it changes to speed. So when you're using Kairi or Xion to buff your medals, it's not that big of a difference. It's like, okay, I got all the buffs and debuffs I need for upright or Xion for reversed. So changing the next medal into a speed medal doesn't matter. But this is where it starts changing. The foreteller medals like this, when you start using that, it just goes, okay, well, the foreteller medal will make the next medal into speed, and now this medal will make to that medal into a speed, so on and so on. So those single attribute buff medals that we thought, okay, it doesn't look too good without another prime medal, start looking a lot better because of that. Like if you have yourself an Riku EX Plus, he only does a speed. You put him there for his massive amount of damage, and boom, you got yourself the next medal turning into a speed medal. So same thing over here, he can sit over here. So it's situational, the Keyblade setup, but if more and more strong medals come out like this, you guys can start drifting away from the whole Kairi and Xion even more, because these multicolored Keyblades will be fixed by medals like this. So hopefully I didn't make that too complicated, especially with the different buffers I showed you. It's pretty straightforward. This will change this into a speed slot. If you get another medal at speed, it'll change that magic slot into a speed medal, so it gets full benefit from this. You still need, of course, your general strength. This is not the medal I want to show you guys. Obviously, it's more of the stained glass medals and the foreteller medals, because they do have those buffs and debuffs that we want. So it depends what you guys want to do now. So there you go. You put this here, he only buffs speed, but you got this changing this into a speed now, so it works out perfectly fine. And then so on, you can use like a nominee here, copy another speed medal. So there you go, Starlight just turned into a full speed Keyblade, and you don't got to bring in prime medals to mix that all up for different attributes. So I actually really like that these medals are going to become just like the foretellers. Foretellers were the last medal to do this, to change the next attribute into a different color, and that's what was unique about the foretellers. But now we got a high score challenge medal that does that, and he's full of power, 53 multiplier, incredibly huge. Only one target though, and if in an AoE group it drops down, but still, for just hitting that one target, it's really good. And changing the attribute makes our foretellers and our stained glass medals and our new supernova medals as well, because supernova medals only buff a certain attribute. So these medals are looking a little bit better now because of that. So it's an interesting mix, especially when it comes to PvP and those multi-turn buffs that I keep talking about. How I'm using my stained glass Terra right now to change my next Keyblade into a non-buffing Keyblade. Like I don't need a Kairi there and I don't need a Xion there. I just need pure attacking medals, and one of my attacking medals have defense boost 4 max on it. It turns out really good instead of bringing a buffer that only does like 200,000 damage if it's fully gilted. So I really like that the high score challenge medals are going to change into this. I'm definitely going to go for this one. I go for every high score challenge medal, almost every high score challenge medal. It depends of how good it is during that time. There has been a couple I skipped out on because I'm like, it's not that great, but I really like this changing the next medal and being really powerful at the same time is a great thing to see in combination. So we'll see what the future holds. We'll see what the next high score challenge is, but it's good to see Timeless River Sora here. I talked about the banner that it comes with though. The banner is not that great. Not really worth it for the banner, especially chasing the Key Art 19. I already released a video on that, pull or skip on that video. It is one of those things where the high score challenge is the only reason I would go for it. Key Art 19 is great if I get it along the way. Oh my god, that's 2 supernova medals on a Keyblade. Absolute destruction. But that little Maleficent down here, look how far down I have to scroll just to go find it, is not something I want to be spending my jewels on. But if it is attached to the high score challenge, Goodbye, Jules. Hello, pet slot combo 11, just because I'm trying to get the percentage. But if it is the new high score challenge system we've had the whole time, where you don't need to pull or only pull once, then bam, Illustrated Thomas River Sora, welcome to the party. Let me know though. Let me know what you guys are doing for this. Let me know if you guys are pulling for this in JP. It should be coming to global maybe this Friday. We're usually like a day or two behind you for JP to global, but there is a chance they might skip out on it too. Who knows? Hopefully they don't. The last high score challenge medal they skipped on was Leon and Cloud, and that really sucked. He was the upright power version of all of these medals, and we don't have him. So we are missing that upright power. We have the reverse power. We have the reverse speed, upright speed, and we even have... Actually, we don't have... At least I don't think we have a reverse magic medal for the high score challenge random attack. Are they going to skip reverse magic again? Was Luxor their reverse magic, just not in a high score challenge? It's weird. But yeah, the upright power was Squall and Cloud there. So we'll see if they just totally skip these 53.66 multipliers to this new Timeless River and changing the attribute of the next medal as the next batch of high score challenge medals. I'm really interested though. Let me know what you guys are doing. Let me know what you think of it. Are you going to go for it? I definitely love high score challenge medals. It gives value to the banners that come with it. So when you do pull, you get even more of a reward for it. But these days we don't even need to pull anymore. So it's kind of cool to see. Let me know what you guys think. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit the like button. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Keep on smiling, and I'll see you in the next one.